38-year-old Heini lives on his own in a small town in northern Jutland in Denmark.
I have psoriasis for many years now, since I was 15. And I'm also having arthritis nearly in every bone I have in my body. And but I'm still having a full-time job. So it's a good day. My first symptom of psoriasis was I have some dandruff from my hair, and we thought I used the wrong kind of shampoo, or maybe too much shampoo. But then I started to develop the psoriasis, the normal places on my knees and on my elbows. And then we knew what it were. I felt like, okay, in 1 or 2 weeks it will be off, like a normal flu, or I hoped.
Heini's psoriasis didn't go. In fact, it got a lot worse. It was a devastating time.
When my psoriasis started getting worse, it was like hell. You know, it's at some point I couldn't hide it anymore, because there was so much of it all over my knees, my hands, my arms, my elbows, my body, my face, in my ears, around my eyes, in my forehead. It was always down to here, so I couldn't hide it. So I was, you know, ready to hide myself from the world around me. My psoriasis changed my personality a lot. I became more insecure, and wasn't like, I should say, the happy boy that I used to be.
Heini became increasingly reclusive and self-conscious.
I was thinking about, what does other people think of me, you know. I could see some, you know, you're trying to look for reactions that people when you're out shopping, or when you have to pay the cash register lady, you know, my hands was looking badly.
But it wasn't all in his mind. One incident in particular stands out.
My car got stuck in the snow, and this helpful elderly man was trying to come to help me get the car out of the snow. And then he saw my face as he came closer. There was pretty much psoriasis in my face and on my hands. And he took his shovel and turned it around like a shield, you know, to get to stop all the bad things that I could doing to him, or transfer my disease to him, and starting moving back and ask me if it's dangerous or what is wrong with me, and just when he turned his shovel around like a shield, you know, I'm totally like blacked out. It was really a blow to my mental condition, but it was so hard. I just left the car and found another guy who come and pick me up, so he couldn't get the car out of the snow, because I have to go home.
Heini is currently on medication that lets him lead as normal a life as possible. He works full-time as a television engineer, but it wasn't his chosen profession.
Actually, I'm an educated carpenter, but I couldn't keep my work because of the pain that I have, and my psoriasis making me unable to deliver like 90 or 100% each day. So I couldn't be able to keep my work there, and I stopped. At that time, you know, when I was hurting and I couldn't work with what I have, you know, dreamed about when I was younger, it's irritating that I couldn't couldn't do my job properly.
Heini had to leave carpentry behind. Thankfully, he found a different and fulfilling job.
I'm totally happy with my work today. I get in contact with people all day long. Good colleagues, understanding boss, happy people most of the time.
Thanks to his good job and effective medication, Heini can enjoy the life of a young and adventurous man.
So I'm trying to, do all the things I thought I might have been doing in my teenage year if I hadn't got psoriasis.
I do the kneeboarding because it's so fun, and I'm able to do it now because of medication, and I can wear a suit like this when I don't want to be afraid of showing my psoriasis, because that's so little, so it doesn't matter. I got into water sports when I was like 18 or 19 years old. Before I got my psoriasis, but I don't have my arthritis. But I have a full body wetsuit, so I could hide my psoriasis, so nobody could see it.
On the face of it, he's coping well. But the lasting damage psoriasis inflicted on Heini's self-esteem has affected one crucial area of his life.
The girlfriend I have had during the years with my psoriasis, first I thought they were crazy. They must be blind or things like that, because I say, what would I do with a guy like me? Most of my relationships I have with girls, it was me that pulled the plug and said we have to stop it now, because I was feeling insecure with myself and badly with myself when I have a lot of psoriasis on my body. I couldn't understand why they could love a person that looked like that. It was nearly and almost always the girls, who would start making up, to having a combat in the bed, or what you call it. It was never me. Never me. If you touch me certain places, like on my back or on my arms, and there was a lot of psoriasis, I can still feel it's comfortable to be touched, but it's still in my mind, what does she feel about touching my psoriasis and feel it's very thick or, bumpy. The mind always was going in the back of my head, what is she thinking? It was so stupid. It was, people I can see today, I can see they have families and kids and everything like that, so it was, it could have been me, perhaps.
Heini did find love, but there was one obstacle that kept getting in the way.
She wanted to have a baby, and I was told her years ago that I like babies or children, but I wouldn't be a biological dad, because I'm then transfer my disease to my child or my grandchild. I don't think if I got a child that had psoriasis, I'll be a happy man. Because I'm thinking about my youth with psoriasis.
For now, Heini is happy to continue living the life he feels he missed out on as a younger man. But will he find somebody to share his future?